Mark Kimmitt is a retired brigadier general and the former assistant secretary of state for political and military affairs in the George W. Bush administration. He also served as a deputy assistant secretary of defense for Middle East policy. General Kimmitt, thanks so much for joining us. 51 signatures for a dissent channel memo, as it could be called, is really unprecedented. So who are these signatories, and should they be listened to?
It's unknown who these signatories are. It is being reported that these are mid-level diplomats within the department, but frankly, these are the ones that are doing the tough day-to-day work of the department when it comes to Syria policy. So yes, they should be listened to because they probably have the best feel for the situation on the ground.
Okay, will they be listened to?
Hard to say. First of all, the dissent channel is a long-standing privilege within the State Department that says anybody can write a dissenting cable that gets up to the Secretary for consideration. That can range anything from complaints about one small aspect of policy to opposition to the Vietnam War. However, while they are normally taken seriously, the fact that this one has 51 signatures is absolutely unprecedented. I don't know how it can't be listened to. The State Department has instantly classified this document, so it can't be considered outside of the internal confidential channels. But I hope sooner or later we get a peek out of this because my view is, even though I haven't seen it at all, when you have 51 of the best and brightest in the State Department dissenting, yes, it needs to be listened to.
Well, the memo apparently suggests military action. But I'm asking you, to what end? Because part of the reluctance to enter this war is based on not knowing what a post-Assad Syria could actually look like. Bad could get worse.
Oh, absolutely. And since we haven't read the memo, all we know are the headlines. Criticism of the policy, decision, pressure to use military force. And that may not even be effective. Look, people don't come to the negotiating table when they think they're winning. And right now, Bashar al-Assad thinks he's winning. Point two, even if we ramp up the military pressure, we can expect that the Russians will ramp up the support for the Assad regime. So frankly, while there needs to be a strong consideration of what's going on with the Syria policy and the absolute failure of this administration to stand up to its responsibility to be the greatest force for humanitarian actions in the world, this cable may be nothing more than a complaint without a solution.
Okay, General Kimmitt, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us, as always, live from Washington.